Who's gonna
Each
start?
person needs.
So start. Macam mana nak start? How you guys want to start?
You have to start.
Oh, me.
Why is this starting?
He's the teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
So we start this.
We are going clockwise. Counterclockwise.
Okay, one.
He's a bit confused right now.
Okay.
Nervous.
1, 2.
10.
10 ke? Tak.
5%.
1% tu.
Smile.
1, 2, 3, start.
Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is chaizani. You guys can call me Dian. So, we are in a meeting as a member of the community safety unit at Safe Road Malaysia. We need to organize an activity to reduce road accident through education and public awareness. As everyone knows, today we will conduct this project at Saturday, 8 July 2026, and the time is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The location will be conducted at Dewan PSM Driving Academy at Kuala Nerus. The target audience is a primary school student. Now, let me propose my idea first. We often heard the road accident happens among the primary school students. So to prevent this to happen, I propose to demonstrate a road safety stimulated town, where we expose the primary school students to demonstrate the primary school student about traffic lights, meaning, driver behaviors, and zebra crossing explanation. They will understand better about the rules and how to act, even when there is no adults around them. So the material we will use is reusable items such as papers and plastics, so that we can reduce the budget we have. And the other items, I think this is a best idea because the budget we have is around 7,000 ringgit. We can move to the next.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you, Dian. First of all, I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying. I especially agree because since they are in primary school, this kind of hands-on role play type of activities will really ingrain in their brain, because at that age it is more about showing them than telling them. However, I also feel that it's important to tell them, to teach them the basics of road safety in a classroom-like setting. So my proposal for this program is to first have an introductory talk about road safety by a road safety department community member or staff. So with this program, we can teach the children the basics of road safety. Since they're in primary school, they haven't really been exposed to driving or they are unaware of the basic road etiquette or road safety rules. Therefore, early education is very important, so we can instill in them the importance of road safety and the type of safety methods there are. Like, for example, looking left and right when crossing the road, wearing a seat belt, stopping when the light is red, not drinking and driving. All of these are basic things that to us may seem basic, but to them it is something new that they have to learn. So with a talk, we can really ingrain in their heads the importance of all these rules. In the talk, I also propose that we show them pictures or videos of what will happen if they don't follow road safety rules. So hopefully the videos pictures are not too graphic since they are in primary school, but we still have to instill in them the bit of fear, so they aren't careless in the road. What do you think, Alia?
Okay, so I agree with Trini because that a talk by GPG staff can give them new knowledge of the route. But I would also like to propose my idea, that is road safety quiz and games, where students will be provided with road safety information. And then after that, they will have to answer simple questions about road rules and safety practices. The quiz questions can focus on road signs, pedestrian safety, and traffic rules. The games can also be designed according to the age of the student. And I believe learning through games can help students stay engaged and also helps them remember safety rules more effectively. And overall, I think this activity is fun, educational, and very suitable for primary school students. I think that's all for me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, start.
Okay, thank you, Alia, for your proposal. So I really like the proposal because quiz is really suitable for the primary school students because they gain new knowledge about it. But for my point, what I'm going to propose for this activity is about demonstration safety driving for motorcycle. Why I'm specifically talking about motorcycle is from my personal life, I've seen a lot of primary school students like from standard 5, 6, even 4. They all driving motorcycles around their taman. So it's like they are not wearing helmets and so on. So if they are not wearing helmet without their parents' supervision, there are high chances they might get into accident. So to avoid this, we can do this activity, which is demonstration safety driving motorcycle by the JPJ staff. Okay, so for example, they can show like how you can drive safely and why you need to wait until you get your license for motorcycle. If you drive without the license for the motorcycle, you are not going to get the saman, but instead your parents will be getting. So, and if you are also driving without the license, and then your future, like there will be a lot of consequences for it lah. You will be getting like it's very hard for you to get your license also because you are blacklisted, might be. So if you get into the accident, your parents will be like so worried and then they will be so sad, right? So by doing this demonstration, they will learn to not drive the motorcycle recklessly. So that's all from me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for having a wonderful suggestions for our upcoming event. And from my side, I would suggest that we can have a session with the driving academic staff themselves. Okay, one is that as a driving academic staff, they would emphasize on getting a driver's license. Why it is as a citizen, it's very important for one to have a driver's license because it is the one that makes you a responsible driver. When going through a driver's license, through the procedures, you would get to know how you can read your road, how you can read the road boards, how you like understanding the road signals even more better, and also rules and regulations. So, and if you take the statistics nowadays, most of the accidents occurs because of the drivers are not obeying the road rules. So by do this session, I think it will be more effective to the school students because it is not just giving them a book knowledge, it's also giving them a practical knowledge which they have to apply in the future. And apart from that, and it also like having one of the importance that academic driving stuff which they can share is that like the importance of having legal driving license. One of them is like it's like it gives a certificate. It's like how to say, it's like it recognizes you as one of the as a drivers who knows the rules and regulations, which means more likely you know what's going on in the road, so even if the situations fail, you know how to tackle them. And I believe this activity will be will be very beneficial to the students, because as I mentioned before, one, it's not just giving the knowledge, but it's also giving them a practical knowledge. And talking about the budget, I think it won't go much, because we are not inviting people. Right, so preparation.
Thank you everyone for the suggestions, and I think everyone's suggestions are very and just can be useful, and we can implement everyone's each of yours idea for better activities we can conduct at that day.
Preparation time 3 minutes.
Preparation time 3 minutes.
Yeah, we do have to check.
Okay, let me put it 3 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes. The 3 minutes are up. Then we move on. So.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, start.
We have to discuss.
Yeah, we have to discuss the vision.
Okay.
In my opinion, right, I think the road safety simulator town is a good idea because they are primary students.
Yeah.
So by having a simulation, they can see for themselves the lesson. So I think that should be one of our.
And I agree with the quiz, because it for A level, I think it's just like how we implementing those 2D levels.
I think with the quiz also, like we can. With the quiz also, right, we can like combine it with the talks also, because your point is also talk, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's more like emphasizing on driver's license. So I think this can be combined with your program.
Yeah, I feel like these two activities can be combined because like talk alone means people will get like boring.
And
So
yeah, and some of they are primary school students, so they'll get even more like restless. So we'll have like a short talk demonstration meeting, and then we can have the quiz after that. Okay.
I do agree with Jeka's idea with the driving lesson academy for the motorcycling. So maybe we can add this on the simulated town, which we can focus on more on the motorcyclists.
But I have a question, right? Your program, what exactly are you planning to do with the?
So exactly, it's like we call the JPJ staff. They'll be demonstrating like how you have to like safely drive, like wearing the helmet.
So
like
they are
the
bringing
safety
a
net.
motorcycle.
Yeah, they will do that like live on like the people will see the.
So which of the two activities we are wanted to we are concluding?
I think for me, it's a mixture of all three of our activities and these two.
Maybe we can do like at first we can have a JPG taught by JPG staff like Trini's idea, and after that we can do road safety quiz and games for them.
To make sure they have to check the knowledge,
Yeah.
whether they have they participate or not.
Yes, and after that we can do the simulated town. which
Maybe
is,
simulated town.
motorcycle.
I think Dian's idea can be combined with this and here, but I don't think combination will work
Because we
because
have
we have to
to-
choose only two.
And we have to see the timing also. It's like from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we cannot do all the activities in that time.
But
I think we have to pick two activities.
So later we can talk.
20 minutes.
One, two, three, start.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for the everyone's suggestion and for the improvement ideas. So now we need to choose only two based on everyone's idea, we have road safety stimulated town. We have a talk by JPG staff. We have road safety quiz and games. We have demonstration safely driving for motorcycle and
Informative session. Informative session with
informative session
driving academic stuff.
by driving academic staff. So we need to choose only 2 activities we can conduct there because we have limited times. In my opinion, I choose the idea of road safety stimulated town and road safety education, road safety quiz and games. What do you guys think about it?
I agree with Dian, but before we have the quiz and games, I think we should give them knowledge, like give them a talk by a GPG staff to give them new knowledge about road safety. What do you guys think?
I agree with you, Alia, but I feel like our main activity for the program should be the road safety simulation. As I mentioned before, our target audience and the participants of our program are from primary school. And I remember when I was in primary school and when we were all in primary school, we were very into these role play kind of situations. So we are communicating a message to them, a good message to them in their level. So by doing that, we are using what they know and they like to communicate to them. So I feel like that will be a very effective way to teach them about road safety without it being too overbearing. So I feel like that definitely should be a program that we hold. And another good thing about the program is they won't get bored easily. With even my program, the talk, I feel like the students are bound to get bored at some point. So if we implement the road safety stimulated town program, the students will have fun while learning, which is ultimately the whole point of the program that we are trying to do.
Okay, so I completely agree with Trini. So yes, so if we only have a talk with the primary school students, even the high school students will get bored with the talk. So what can you expect from the primary school students, right? So about the road safety stimulated town, yes, it's quite interesting because there will be a lot of role plays and so on. So why not we why not we put this road safety stimulated town and also the demonstration safety driving motorcycle together? Like when we are explaining like role play, like suddenly there's like something like live actions going on, like something like that. So it's like more interesting, and then more like it's children over there. So children tend to get excited when they see something in live, right? So I feel like this could be a good idea.
Alright, in my point of view, I think the 2 activities that we can conduct is road safety simulated town and also road safety talk with JPG officers. And okay, we are conducting programs for school students. So we have to make sure our activities are engaging enough for them, and at the same time it also should be beneficial to them in terms of knowledge and also practicals. Okay, starting with maybe in the morning session we can do a talk show. It's like we are giving an early exposure to them how the rules and regulation works and what will happen if they fail to follow such rules, and maybe the JPG officers can stress on punishment. So it's not fearing them, it's like giving them a exposure what will happen if they fail to do their own responsibility. After the session, I think we can conduct the road safety simulator town hall. I believe this one will be it's not just about practical, but it's also giving them an example, because school students is someone who have a good imagination skills. So this stimulator will give them an idea how these signals actually works. It's about the mechanisms. So this would give them a better view that how these how these signs, like how these rules, regulations, boards would help them and would guide them while driving on the road. And yeah, I think that's all from my side.
Thank you, Lohit, for the ideas. From Lohit's ideas, we can conduct a talk at the morning, and at evening, at afternoon, we can conduct a road safety simulated town. I do agree with Lohit's idea with the time and also the flow of the program. And I want to add a little bit about the road safety stimulation town, which we can ask the driving academy to come and give a better understanding for each road safety town, so they can know properly about the traffic light rules and the drivers' behaviors. And they for the top things, I strongly agree with the we can ask GPG to come and give the talk about it. What do you think about it?
Okay, I agree with you, but however, I have a few concerns regarding the road safety simulator. While I 100% agree with you that it is a good activity, I worry about some things like the space constraint that we have, because since we are doing it at the community, since we're doing it at a hall at Dewan PSM Driving Academy Kuala Nerus, do you think that the space that we have is adequate for such a big activity with a lot of students? So what are all of your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I agree with Trini because it is in hall. So for the for the road safety simulated town, we will need like at least like a few to make the town like that. So yeah, in hall we will have a space constraint. What do you guys think?
Yeah, maybe because we have limited space for the stimulation town, maybe we can ask the driving academy PSM to conduct it outside the Dewan for the stimulation town. So if they agree, we can continue with the stimulation town. If they say they cannot give us the outside space for the activities, maybe we can use Jeka's idea about the motorcycle demonstration safely driving.
So actually, I've been there before for the day one. Actually, it's quite spacious. Like we can still conduct this activity because a lot of it can like hold up to 500 people if I'm not mistaken. So it's quite spacious. We can still conduct this activity, and this activity is quite creative and people will like it. More likely the children will enjoy it too. So why not we go with this activity and go for another activity also for the evening. This one we can conduct it in the evening. For the morning we can go for another activity.
Alright. I beg to differ. I think that road safety simulator. Although initially I agreed to road safety simulator town hall, but then I thought I have analyzed and I came to a conclusion that it might it might cost us more than we allocated, because we have to prepare simulations. Simulations, it's not, I know it's not easy for us to do, but if let's say it is provided by those JPG officers, then I think it's fine for them to conduct this road safety. And while I stand still with my another suggestion, that is conducting road safety talk with the JPG officers.
So Lohit, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you because we do have a considerable budget since we are doing it in the day one in the hall and we don't have to pay for the hall. We can find sponsors for things like food and other items for the program. So we still with all that covered, we still have a budget of 7,000 ringgit. So using this budget, after factoring in costs like prizes for winners for the quiz and all that, if you are having a quiz, and goodie bags for the participants, we still have still a considerable amount in the budget that we can spend for our activities, and hence that's why we have the budget in the first place. So I feel like the budgeting shouldn't be the main aspect that we look at because we do have enough, in my opinion. And if at all it isn't enough, we can cut corners by doing it ourselves. So things like cars, road signs, stop signs, traffic lights, all this stuff that we can do. We have enough crew members to help us with this, and if we have adequate space and adequate time, I think it shouldn't be a problem.
I agree with Trini because we are doing this for the primary school students. So if we ask for the sponsors, like they will definitely come and help us. And then for the JPJ Academy, they will definitely help us with this too. For the hall, it wouldn't be a big problem. As Trini said, it will be free because for the primary school students, we can ask for the JPJ members for it. Okay, sorry. And then for me, I agree with this idea of simulation town. So for the next idea, I would recommend for the talk show in the morning as per what we discussed before, and then talk show plus the quiz means like once we are talk show happening, so people can like the children can get the knowledge of the talk show lah. Once they get the knowledge, they can apply those knowledge into the quiz. Means they are getting something into their mind on that particular day. They are getting the knowledge. So using that knowledge, they are answering the question. So basically, they can understand what is going on. So what do you guys think about it?
I'm sorry, but do you mean like we combine this talk with safety quiz and games?
Yes, because it wouldn't take much time. As talk can be like 1 hour maximum, 1 to 2 hours maximum if we give breaks in between. And then for the rest of the time, we can do a small quiz like for like 20 questions or 30 questions, something like that.
Okay, I agree with Jada. Other than simulated town, we can do a talk and quiz and games too. But I think we can modify how we give them the knowledge with the talk. Like if you give them like the talk, like they just sit and JJ staff talk in the front, they will sleep because they're primary school students, like, and they will not pay attention to what the JPG staff are talking about. So I think we need to modify a bit, like maybe do something. Maybe we give them knowledge in a different way.
Okay. Thank you, Alia, for the improvement for the ideas. And so for now, we agree for the road safety simulated town and the talk, but the talk we need to improve us a bit.
Yes.
I think maybe we can put the quizzes on the top and we can give them some giveaways or candies so the children will not be bored.
Yes.
To add up, I think we can improvise for the road simulator road safety stimulated town. Just like our one of our member have suggested that we can imply the do it on yourself concept. So maybe we can ask the students to prepare those signs by roads, by cars. So it's like engaging them in a funny in a fun way. So it's like building a bond with them. So yeah, that's why.
Lohit, I think that's a good idea, but however, I don't think it would be proper for us to do that because we are handling the thing. We are handling the program. So if we ask the students to prepare for the program, like what are we there for?
No, like it's
Like I understand what you're talking about. You can.
Okay, I think yeah, that's all from my side.
Okay, so another thing I wanted to add on is since everyone feels like just a talk will be boring, right? So why not since they are in primary school? I remember when I was in primary school, to make the teachers would use songs or mnemonics to help us understand road safety rules better. So why don't we, in the middle of the program or in the middle of the talk, have like a few sing-song activities or a few dance performances to really make sure that they are paying attention to the program and throughout the program. So that way their attention wouldn't wander and they'll always have something new to focus on. So what do all of you think?
What's your time, guys?
We have 3 more minutes.
I completely agree with Trini because by using these performances, we can make sure that the students are still paying attention. Like the songs can be related to the traffic signals because we have plenty of songs related to these traffic rules in the YouTube, so we can use them and then conduct this activity in between the talks also. Other than quiz, we can also conduct this in between the talk.
I agree with all of you, but I also have an idea. Maybe to give them the knowledge, we can also we do not give them a talk, but we can edit a video using a famous cartoon like maybe Boboiboy or something. We make a video of the Boboiboy characters on the road.
I understand. I understand your idea and I see how it will relate to primary school students. However, I just want to know how you are going to go about animating. If you have the skills to animate a Boboiboy episode, then I have no queries.
Maybe we can hire
No, if you're willing to give your time to animate those, then you're willing to sacrifice all those monies, like 7,000 ringgit to those, then you can go on with that idea. But I feel like it's a bit not so practical for this because it's like from standard 1 to standard 6 to standard 1 to 3. Okay, we can go for that idea. So 4, 5, 6, I don't think they will take that so seriously.
Idea because the animation also will take a lot of time to make and we will reduce our budget because of the designer. So maybe I can conclude that everyone's agree for the programs we can conduct at the PSM Academy driving is our road safety stimulation town and also the talk. With the road safety stimulation town, we will use the day one, and at morning we will do the talk with the JPJ staff. Thank you everyone for your commitment and your ideas. That's all from me. Thank you.
You had fun?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I've done this.
Yeah, it was not something